We want to go to London, to be precise. Where we want to start the show from, because we want to talk athletics. We want to see how we are preparing, and who best to contact, who best to talk to than the man who was part of the quartet that won at the Olympic gold. Yes, the Olympic gold in Sydney. And that was 21 years ago, Sydney 2000. So I tell you, we have Tafida Gazama on the line. Hello, Tafida. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Boss, how are you?
Oh, we are okay. We are okay. We are okay. Is it still cold in London? I mean, we are okay here. Is it still cold?
Pardon?
Is it still cold in London? How's the weather there?
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's rainy, and the London weather.
The London weather.
Yeah, the weather is crazy.
All right. Let's come back home. 21 years ago, at this time, you guys were preparing to go and get a gold medal for Nigeria. You traveled to the end of the world. You traveled to Australia, and then you brought us that gold. Even if the gold has to come in segment, because it took some time before it came. It didn't come when you were there. We are also now preparing to go to another Olympics, this time right there in Tokyo, also in the Far East. How you seen our preparations so far?
Thank you for having me. The preparation, honestly, is not without controversy. It's not without problems. It's not without hiccup here. It's not a secret anymore that the federation has been in crisis. Honestly, where we had two factions until the Confederation of African Federation came and then sat down to look for resolution within the members. Although they left, they couldn't achieve much. But for the preparation, I think the minister should have done more by bringing the members. I'm not hopeful that anything, except we want to live on our delusion. But the participation, we are going there just to participate in athletics. I don't think we have hope of winning anything. Yeah, although they will tell the government that we can win, honestly, for monetary aspect of it. But I'm not optimistic, because if you look at it psychologically, what we are doing, because of the leadership crisis, which to me is, you can't discredit it without looking at greed from members, because all this fight, it's not about the athletes, it's about the members. It's about self. What can I gain from this place? That is what is there. Everybody is fighting for his account. It's not about athletes. What we are doing now, the crisis is all about self-interest. It's not about the athletes. So our preparation, take it from me, I'm telling you, we are going there. And maybe there will be surprise like Sydney when we went, that even flag was not there, that they said, no, after losing everything, we are not going. And then surprisingly, my teammate, Enefia Kudobom, performed the magic for us. But the minister can still salvage it if he wants to be a leader. She should stop taking side and look at the country as whole, bring the members together genuinely and sit down and then find solution to. He can do it, but he don't want to do it because, most of the leaders now, everybody has his favorite. Everything is politics about Nigeria. And, we cannot, AFN is not different from what we are seeing in our country at the moment. The country, they say, show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. So what is happening in the country presently is the reflection of what is happening in track and field. So
okay, let me ask you this. You said they're not preparation. I think about 2 weeks ago, the track and field team, the athletics team, went to US for training. Is that not part of the preparation for Tokyo 2020?
No, sir. Look at the crisis. And prior to the crisis, how much has been given to athletes? Was money not budgeted? How much went to them? Nothing. You can't just pick somebody. It's sport. Even though you are a Manchester United supporter, you know how it works. that there is what we call preparation. You have to give them grants and everything. But nothing has been given. You just picked these athletes and then say, okay, let's go now. Let's go. You can do it. Let's go. It doesn't work like that. You have to train. You have to prepare. And this athlete has been suffering. You know, I maintain my silence to see whether if Gazama is the problem of the federation. I went and I sat quiet. You know, and but even when I was quiet, the crisis was going on. I think these athletes just went there for participation to see if they can make this. We are talking about making standard now to go to Olympics, not about we are the best. Yes, we are the best. Then we are going. Remember that in 1999, when we went to South Africa for all African Games, before the Olympics, what happened? We won a gold. So, averagely, each and every one of us from Lesson Debada, Clement Chuku,
Enefiok,
Udobong, Unduka Obade, myself, so many of us. I think that trial, all of us, I think the last person, which was late Hajunus Anugu, each and every one of us ran 45. Can you say it that such thing is happening now? We knew then that, hang on, whatever happened will be in the final first. I cannot say the same about these present athletes now, and not because it's their fault. It's our fault completely. Each and every member must own up that we have failed these athletes and coaches as well. Because
let me interject there. Let me ask you this. What actually do you talked about the problems you have in the AFN? Actually, we're trying to be looking at actually the preparation for 2020. But you know, is it the depth because we don't have enough talent? The talent are not much developed, or the problem we have, is it technical or is it administration?
I think the problem is administration, and the talents are there. You will agree with me that most of these athletes are talented, but where is the support? And who are the people that are supposed to rally for this support? The support is supposed to come from us. That is understanding ourselves, coming together, putting our proposals across, know who need what. But that has not happened. You understand? That does not happen. And all we are talking about is, I'm the president. No, I'm the president at the other side. No, I'm with that fashion. No, you are a saboteur. Oh, no, you are with that. You don't. There is nowhere on earth that if we put athletes in confusion, that they are going to give their best.
But unlike
no money for
Tafida, unlike other federations, I think the athletic federation have the athlete representative on as part of the board as a board member. Are you not the ones? It's not the athletes that elect him into the board. How is it chosen?
Yeah, but the problem is that the athlete representative, I will say from the crisis, I will say athlete representatives, because honestly, we have been plunged. We have athlete rep, and then later on, it turned to athlete representatives, which we are the only federation, I think, with basketball, that we have 2 presidents, 2 athlete rep, and 2 different board members. So, I mean, the minister will choose who he wants to work with. But from my understanding, both have been thrown under the bus. He does not listen to Sunday Adeleye, who was the elected athlete rep. And then when the crisis plunged, when we got ourselves into crisis again, and Chashima emerged, minister does not listen to him too. So I mean, that which means we do not have athlete rep in respect of athletes, the athletes that can sit down with the minister. He doesn't listen to Sunday Adele. He doesn't listen to Charles Schema. He doesn't listen to both of them.
But the AFN, the ministry reversed itself in the dissolution of the AFN, which means the AFN has a board, don't they? It doesn't have 2 boards. Do you have 2 boards in the AFN?
Yeah.
Do you have 2 boards? The minister reversed the AFN board has not been dissolved, just like other boards, isn't it?
The the minister cited legal consequences of his decision. You understand? That was the reason. It was a farce and ploy that he reversed the. I mean, wherever he is now, I know he'll be watching me. We were friends until maybe, I know, 1, 2, 3, and 4. They will say that is Gazama being Gazama. But it's not about Gazama being Gazama. Gazama is somebody that will tell you what you need to hear. I mean, the minister, how can, if you dissolve board where you have 2 presidents, if you want to dissolve the board, I think it is fair for you to get somebody completely independent from that federation who has the administration knowledge, because it's not by, you can be the best athlete and you cannot be the best coach. So you have to look at somebody who is neutral and say, okay, who is neutral here? I guess this person is neutral, and then be the administrator pending when the election will take place. But he because remember that he went to go, I'm doing this for people to know what has transpired and what is happening. You understand? That's why I'm brought up on this program, because it's part of the preparation.
Okay, Gazama, let's come back here. You guys prepared for Olympic 2000 and you got result. What do you think we should do now? Like you said, we still have 67 days, 67 good days to the kickoff, to the start of the Olympics. I mean, about 2 months to go. Are you saying that preparation is going to be made, that probably our relay teams can also replicate what you guys did 21 years ago?
But don't also forget that there was this person in the name of Adeyemi Wilson, the best president ever. You understand? Him and Dan Ingere. That's all I can remember. You understand? At that particular time that we were there before this crisis, he gave us everything we needed then to prepare. We started preparing ahead of time. Though, you know, you have to show your commitment for you to be part of anything that will make you prosper. So we were doing our own thing with NFL. We were competitive. We were competing with each other. I think we were competing. We were running against each other at home then, before the Olympics. So we were fully prepared with about, I think, 6 or 7 competitions before the trial. That is not happening now. If I can remember, there is no even competition in Nigeria now. Even if there is one, it's 2 factions. One that, okay, go and run in that place, and the athletes will be threatened. Don't go to that place. If we have many competitions, even if I don't agree with you, you don't go and run and get yourself in shape. So that has not happened. Where are we going to get the 60-something days is not enough. I remember even when we went to training tour, we were competing there. We were running against ourselves and running against other nationals. We went to Adelaide, remember? A month to Olympics, when we were in Adelaide. We were running against each other. We were beating each other. You know, this one will lose to that. This one will lose to that. And you have people like Auntie Emilia, you know, then, what do you call him? Solomon Abare. Okay, I will mention his name, Brown Ebewele. And everybody was there. They were all doing their best to making sure that we are who we are. And then, but
let me ask you. Yes.
Oshoku as well.
Okay. Oshoku, yeah. Okay.
Oshoku is the brain behind it.
Yes. 21 years ago, you guys were boys. Today, you guys are no longer boys. You are men. So what have you cropped yourself in Nefiok? Of course, on the border is no more. Clement Chukwu is there. All right. Take it easy. I will want to take a very short break. And when we come back, Gazama, you will answer this question and probably round up the interview. You stay with us. Okay, you're welcome back. Before we went on break, we've been having this chat with Olympic gold medalists. You can count them your fingers. How many of them has won gold medal for Nigeria? Go back to Choma, go back to the dream team of 1996. And then this team, So it's not something that in a country of about 200 million, we still have them. They're supposed to be special breed. Tafida, let's go back to London and meet Tafida. Let me ask you this straight question. Like I said before we went on break, I said 21 years ago, you guys were boys. You talked about Tony Okeshu, Tony Cheku. You're talking about Brian Ebewele. You're talking about Emilia. All of them that has helped you guys to achieve that goal. What have you guys been doing to support athletics, to build that federation, to discover youth who will replace you? From what you are saying, like you guys don't even have a united front. You don't, even kids these days, children that finish school 5 years ago, they have a WhatsApp group where they chat and point. What is happening to you, the elite athletes, that went to, you competed for so many years before you won that gold for Nigeria and after. What are you guys doing? Forget the minister this time around. Even outside the federation, as a platform, what are you guys doing to say you want to rescue athletics? You want to go to where we've been going to. Athletics gave us the first ever medal. You remember? In this country, internationally. What are you guys doing?
Absolutely. I would tell you that you said we should remove the office of the, because I cannot target this minister alone. I have to refer to almost every minister that occupied that office. What is happening with our sport is simply politics. And for example, in the let's say in the South now, if an Efiok, do you think if an Efiok come out and stand and say, I want to be a board member, do you think he can win? He cannot win. You know why? Because politicians want to use their money. I can win because I have this embedded politics in me. But the right people, if you tell Deji Aliu to stand in the Southwest, for example, can he win? Absolutely not. Because what? Politics. And if they want athletics, okay, let me suggest this thing, and even if some of them may not like Gazama for it, but it is my opinion. If they can change the guideline to remove money politics out of election, then the right people will emerge. The glory that we are looking for will be there. But if not, I'm telling you that you see this crisis, it will go beyond this board. Because, for example, the minister, of course, he controls the sports in Nigeria. He knows what I'm talking about. If he doesn't know, I mean, those that are around him are not ignorant, they know. Ministry can be sued in the right court, which is Court of Arbitration for Sport. International World Athletics, now is World Athletics. They can be sued too. And the corrupt CAA can be sued until we do the right thing to eliminate money out of our own politics, because it goes hand to hand in conjunction with what is happening in our nation. Just as I initially said, that money, show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. So if they can change the guidelines, for example, although honestly,
you are trying to observe yourself. You've not answered my question. My question is, do you interact? Do you as a team, do you interact? Do you interact with NFIOC? Do you interact? I mean, those of you, the ex-athletes, do you interact among yourselves? I said, what is the roadmap for us to go? Do you do that? That's what I'm saying. And then if you do that, what do you discuss? How, what is your intention? What is your vision in how to, scuttle this? And because you're talking about the guidelines and other things beyond the elections, what do you do? Of course, I cannot vote in your election because I'm not an athlete. There are people who are there and people by your ex-athletes. Do you speak with one voice? Or you are also you are divided, apart from the board being divided, you guys, are you united as a team, speaking with one voice? That's what I'm trying to get from you, Gazama.
Let me tell you. Yes. We are united as athletes. You know what is happening? You know what is funny about our top? Okay, let me give them a bit of stick. Just about 2 months ago, if you go to social media, you will find fantastic solution. Everybody is saying this, everybody is saying that. And then time to act and say, okay, even if I'm not going to win, let me put myself forward. They lost their voice. That conversation is no longer there. They disappeared. They disappeared. And shortly after the election again, they will come back with barrage of complaint again, solution here and there. I don't want to hear nothing from any of them again. Because if I want to mention them, I will mention a lot of them. And they are stakeholders in this game. They lost their voices now. They are not saying anything. This is the time for them to come out. If they need to protest, let them protest and say, you know what? It is time to put athletics in forward. I'm coming out. I'm not hearing that from them. They lost their voice cowardly. They have we get to use this word. Because honestly, it's not derogatory. Because when they say somebody is a coward, which means you lost, I'm not insulting them, but that is who most of them are. They disappeared from the scene. And then shortly after the election again, they will emerge. Wherever they are, they should come out and participate. If they want to, if protest will be the only thing or impetus that will be giving strength for this sport to move forward, let them come out and make their voices known. If not, I guess the politicians and the same people will come out. And I'm telling you, this crisis, I have indicated where it's headed to, is going to continue, and athletics will disappear in Nigeria. That's
okay,
what I'm telling you.
Before we leave this discussion, let me ask you this. You're accusing your fellow athletes, and they also say the same thing of you, because are you putting yourself forward to contest? If you're not putting yourself forward to contest, why are you asking us to do the same?
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
I will contest only when I see people like the Enefiok, people like Leve Chuku, people like Deji Aliu, although Deji Aliu is now a coach, those great athletes, if they put themselves forward and declare their intention, I will contest. But if none of them come out, honestly, I'll be, because don't forget that all this problem they say is Gazama that is causing, because I'm the scapegoat. Oh, it's Gazama. Everything. Oh, no, it's Gazama. Where is Gazama now? Oh, Gazama. I kept quiet. Oh, Gazama is quiet because he must be planning something behind to destabilize this federation. If I speak, why are you speaking now? So whichever side I cannot win. People like Enefiok and people like Deji, I will mention them. People like Okon is a coach. He should stick to his coaching. Man, he shouldn't contest. He should stick to his coaching stuff. You can't be a board member and prevent another person from coming. See that place for an effort to come out. Okay, go to Southeast. I believe my good friend Clement, let me say it on telly now, he want to contest. You understand? He want to contest. Patrick is there too. Let them go there. They are both of them. They should defeat themselves. And on Southwest, as I mentioned, the Jali, honestly, I cannot speak for them, but Fatula too want to contest, who watch and monitor how we progress to this situation. Let him put himself forward too, because I believe the mind is there. Olamide, I don't know. Can he do much? I don't think he can do much.
All right.
So tell those people to come out and contest, and then I will put myself forward.
Gazama, I think we'll still cut this. This 67 days to Tokyo 2020. Maybe before then, we'll bring you back, and then we'll now know. I get your feel from you on how you think we can make it in 2020. Thank you. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Gazama.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure too.
All right.